your very own Pine River Bucks. Please help us with our mission at Pine River to instill pride in everything we do. Take pride in our facilities by properly disposing of your trash and limiting use to our north event hallway. Take pride in securing our athletes' safety by keeping all outdoor shoes off the playing surfaces and remaining in the bleachers while the game is being played. Finally, take pride in our community by displaying great sportsmanship and cheering for our teams while refraining from any harassment or disrespectful actions towards our opponents or officials. Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart as we proudly sing our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the McBain Girls Varsity Ramblers versus Pine River game. Here in just a moment, I will have the starting lineup for the Ramblers.
Number 2, Chelsea Eisenga.
Number 2, Chelsea Eisenga.
Number 5, Peyton Grant.
Number 5, Peyton Grant.
Number 10, Adria Roosevelt.
Number 10, Adria Roosevelt.
Number 22, Shannon Maloney.
Number 22, Shannon Maloney.
And number 23, Isabel Roosevelt.
And last but not least, number 23, Isabel Roosevelt.
The Ramblers are coached by head coach Tim O'Malley. And now, it is time to meet your starters for your Pine River Bucks. Start, number 3, Emma Haley. Number 10, Leila Sparks. Number 11, Reagan Wadsdale. Number 22, Emma Hyde. And number 33, Lily Phelps. The Bucks are coached by assistant David Cutler and Derek Canal.
I'm going to say it. I think it would be a great idea to have a basketball game in the dark. It may not be very effective, but I think it'd be fun. Be a lot of fouls and a lot of players possibly getting injured, but I mean, if by some miracle nobody gets hurt, it would be a really fun game to play and to watch. I don't know. I just feel like it would be fun. Yeah, light up ball. That would be nice. All right, just about ready for tip-off. Roosevelt is the center for this one. Ball is up. McBain's going to win it. Grant with the ball. He can set up the offense. Maloney with it. Give it back to Grant. Sorry if I mess up names in advance for both teams. Shot put up by Adria. That's going to be up and good.
Number 10, Adria Roosevelt.
2-0. Shot put up almost instantly for the Ramblers, getting an early lead. Shot put up by number 11. That's going to be up and good. Shot good by Watson. 2-2 now, tied. Grant with the ball now. Shot put up by Isinga, no good. Rebounded by Isabel. She's going to put it up. That's going to be good. 4-2. Number 33, Lily Felix with the ball. I hope I'm saying that the right way. Boston with it. Ends up in the hands of Sparks. Giving back to Lily. Back to Sparks. Drives, put up a shot, no good. Ends up in the hands of Grant. She is going to work her way up the court now. Gives it over to Isinga. Isinga pump fakes. Gives it over back to Grant. Gives it to Maloney. Maloney gives it to Adria. Adria not there. They answer that call. Had her back turned. Wasn't expecting that to happen. And Mattice is going to drive. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Isabel. She's going to give it to Peyton. Peyton's going to give it to Shannon. Back to Peyton. Set up the offense. Gives it to Maloney. Maloney's going to give it to Isabel. She's going to put up a shot. That's going to be up and good. McBain with a 4-point lead.
Number 23, Isabel Rosa.
Ball passed over to Hanny. Go for a three. That's going to be good. Peyton Grant with the ball. Sorry about that, we were having a bit of trouble. Giving over to Shannon Maloney. Tries to give it to Isabel Roosevelt. Not there for that one. Goes out of bounds. Going to be High Rivers ball. Sparks with it. She's going to go all the way down. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Grant. Ends up in the hands of Isabel Roosevelt. Back to Grant. Grant's going to move up now. She's going to drive. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Isabel. She's going to put it up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Up again. That's going to be good. 10-5. 4:20 left in the first.
Good. Number 23, Isabel Roosevelt.
Ball given over to Sparks. Tries to pass it over to Watson. Almost loses it. Able to get a hold of it and gives it right back over to Sparks. Sparks is going to give it over to Lily. She's going to try to pass it over to Emma. No good. Giving back to Sparks, though. He's going to put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by number 11. Watson's going to put up a shot. That's going to be up and good. 10-7. Grant with the ball now. She's working her way up the court. Gives it to Isinga. Isinga's going to give it to Adria. Adria gives it to Isabel. Isabel gives it to Peyton. Peyton to Maloney. Isinga to Adria. Adria to Isabel. Isabel to Maloney. Maloney's going to put up a shot. That's going to be up and good. 12-7.
22, Shannon Maloney.
Ball's out of bounds.
Checking in for the Ramblers.
Number 1, Adeline Ridgway. And number 3, Michaela Van Polen in for Izinga and Maloney. So Ridgway and Van Polen now in. Izinga and Maloney are out. Deep pass to Roosevelt. She was there, gives it to Adria. To Grant. Pass not intended for Isabel, if I'm not mistaken. She's going to put up a shot, though. That's going to be good. Lila Sparks with the ball. Kick that out to Emma Tice. Tice looking for somebody. Eventually drives, puts up a shot. That's going to be up and good. 14-9. Grant with the ball now. All right, we are back. I am sorry about that. Our internet crashed. We should be good for right now. And we're not the only one with technical difficulties. The table also was having some technical difficulties. I think all problems are fixed. Score 18-14 with 45 seconds left in the first. I'm gonna whistle. They travel. It's gonna be Pine River's ball. Pass attempt failed, given to Van Polen on accident. She's going to pass that over to Michaela Blood. Blood not there to get a hold of that, so it's going to out of bounds. Ball passed into number 3, Emma Haney, I think that is. She's going to give it over to Aubrey Lewis. Lewis stuck, eventually gives it over to Lily, and I still don't know how to say that last name. Lewis with the ball now, gives it to Lily. Lily's gonna try to pass it to Emma Tice. No good, it's gonna go out of bounds. Score still 18-14, or 18-14. We got 15 seconds left on the clock. Grant with the ball. Get over to Ridgway. Ridgway's going to give it to Adria. Adria for a shot, no good. Rebounded by, I want to say Van Polen. Van Polen's going to put it up. That's going to be up and good. And that's the end of the first quarter. Score 20-14 going into the second quarter. We'll be right back here in just a bit. Welcome back. Score 20-14. McBain with a 6-point lead. Getting ready for the second quarter. 8 minutes left in the first half, officially. It is going to be Pine River's ball, and Kaylee Mumby is going to be throwing the ball. Passes it in to Lewis, and it's going to go instantly out of bounds on McBain. Mumby is going to be throwing it in again. Passes it into Emma. Ends up in the hands of, I want to say, Tice. Shot's going to be put up, no good. And we're going to get another whistle. Foul on number 32. Her first, team's first of the quarter for Pine River. Grant with the ball. Gives it over to Ridgeway. Ridgeway back to Grant. Grant back to Ridgeway. To Isabel. To Ridgeway. Ridgeway for 3. And it's good. Ball stolen by Grant, given to Van Polen. Van Polen's going to put a shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up again. That one's going to be good. Out of bounds on Pine River. Or no, they're going to say push for McBain. Foul on Van Polen. Her first, team's first of the quarter. And Maloney in for Van Polen. Ball on the floor, ends up in the hands of Mumby. Ridgeway for a pump fake, drives down, gives it to Isabel. Isabel's going to put it up. That's going to be good. 27-14. Grant's going to steal the ball on that one. She's going to go all the way down, puts up a shot. That's going to be up and good, wide open. 6:20 left in the half. 29-14. Pass. I want to say stolen, but it really wasn't. An attempted steal ends up in the hands of McBain after a jump ball. And I want to say timeout, full timeout for I'm not sure who. We'll be back after the short break. Back already, I like to correct myself. It was a 30-second timeout. Now we will be back in 15 seconds. All right, we are back. Score 29-14 with 6:09 left in the half. Real quick, don't forget to go and check out the Rambler Gear Store, open all year long. Show off your McBain pride with some awesome gear. It helps fund all of our athletes. For all the details on the Rambler Gear Store, head over to the McBain Boosters Facebook page. So don't wait, shop some gear and support our student athletes all year round. It is going to be confusion as to whose ball is going to be. I think it's going to be Pine Rivers. I had to pause for a minute, figure that one out. Ball passed in and knocked out of bounds almost instantly. Pass down to Emma. Almost stolen by Grant, knocked out of bounds by, I want to say, Grant. I was correct. Sparks is going to be passing it in for Pine River. Passes it in back to Emma. To Sparks. Drive, puts up a shot. No good. In and out. Rebounded by Thompson. Give him to Sparks. Sparks is going to put up a shot. We're going to get a whistle. Ref's going to say shot's good. She's going to pick up an and one. Foul on number 23. Isabel, her first, team's second of the quarter. Van Polen for blood for Ramblers as well. Sparks picked up an and one on that. Shot no good, rebounded by Roosevelt. Given over to Grant. Pass over to Ferdine. Ferdine's going to put a shot no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson's going to give it over to Lewis. Lewis stuck for a second. Gets it over to Hanny. Passes that over to Tice. Puts up a shot. That's going to be up and good. 29-18 with 5:18 left in the half. Roosevelt with the ball. Gives it over to Maloney. Maloney to Van Polen. Van Polen to Isabel. Ball knocked out of her hands. Ends up in the hands of Thompson. Give me the Tice. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Ferdine. Going to give that over to Grant. Grant's going to give it to Van Polen. Van Polen's going to put up a shot. Going to get blocked and whistle. Shooting two. Foul on number 10. Her first, team second of the quarter. And Van Polen able to shoot two. First shot up and no good. Roosevelt for Roosevelt. So it's Adria Roosevelt in for Isabel Roosevelt now. Second shot up and good. 30-18. Sparks. Backs up, looking for somebody. Tries to get it over to Thompson, not able to get there. Stolen by Roosevelt, gives it over to Ferdine. Ferdine gives it to Grant. Grant, nice pass over to Van Polen. Van Polen almost loses it. Stolen. Given over to Tice. Knocked out of her hands, lands on the hands of Sparks. Sparks gonna put it up, blocked, out of bounds. It's Pine River's ball. Tice to Lewis, to Tice, to Hanny. She's sitting there looking for somebody, gives it over to Sparks. Almost stolen by Van Polen, not quite. Tries to pass it, Van Polen gets a hand on it. It's gonna go out of bounds though. Deep pass over to Tice. Gives it over to Hanny. To Lewis. To Sparks. To Lewis. Nice down low pass over to Thompson. So he's going to put it up. That's going to be good. McBain up by 10. With 3:28 left in the half. Shot put up by Ferdine. That's going to be up and good. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Van Polen. Over to Maloney. Maloney able to save that, gives it to Grant. And gives it to Verdeen. Verdeen for three. No good. Knocked out of bounds by Van Paulin. Number 1, Adeline Ridgway. And number 2, Chelsea Isinga in for Verdeen and Maloney. That's Ridgway and Isinga in for Verdeen and Maloney. At 2:49 left in the half. 32-20. And Sparks has the ball right now. Drive. Gives it over to Wheeler. Ball's gonna go out of bounds. It's gonna be McBain's ball. Ridgway throwing the ball in. Passes it in to Grant. Grant over to Isinga. Puts up a shot, no good, blocked. We're gonna go whistle.
Fouls on number 10, Sparks.
Foul on Sparks, her second, team third of the quarter. And Chelsea Isinga's at the line for, I want to say, 2. First shot, no good.
Checking in for the Ramblers is number 32.
Briella Long is in for Michaela Van Polen. Second shot, no good either. Rebound by Roosevelt. Roosevelt to Wallinges, no good, out of bounds. The Pine Rivers ball, 2:20 left in the half, 32-20. Ball given to Lily. She's gonna drive all the way down, tries to kick it out to Thompson, no good. Rebounded by, or stolen by Adria. Adria, deep pass over to Ridgway. Ridgway saves it from going out. Able to get it to Roosevelt without going out. Gives it to Peyton. Peyton for 3, and it's good. 35-20. That was a really good 3.
Checking in for the Bucks is number 14, Aubrey Lewis.
Shot put up by Sparks. That's going to be up and good. 35-22. Grant with the ball now. Gives it over to Isinga. Isinga to Roosevelt. Roosevelt to Wallinges. To Isinga, down, out of bounds. It's going to be out of bounds on Lewis. It's going to be McBain's ball. Ball passed into Isinga. Isinga for 3. No good. Rebounded by Sparks. Gives it over to Lily. She's going to give that over to Tice. Tice is going to put up a shot. We're going to get a whistle.
Fouls on number 10 from McBain.
Foul on Roosevelt, her second, team's
second.
Team's third of the quarter. First shot by Emma Tice is going to be up and good. .106 left in the half. 35-23 is the score. McBain leading. Second shot, up and good as well. Whistle, Roosevelt for Roosevelt. Grant with the ball now. Isabel Roosevelt in for Adria Roosevelt. Gives it to Isinga. Isinga's going to give it to Wallinges. Wallinges to Roosevelt. To Grant. Grant for 3. No good. Rebounded by Sparks. Kicks it out to Lewis. Gives it over to Lily. given to Tice. Struggles a bit, loses the ball, ends up in the hands of Roosevelt. She doesn't give it over to Grant. Grant's gonna make a deep pass down to Isinghouse. She tries to pass it over to Walling, just knocked out of the sky. It goes even higher than what it already was. Lily is gonna put up a shot though. That's gonna be up and good. We got 10 seconds left. That's going to be the end of the second quarter. Score 35-26. Going into halftime. We'll be back after this break. We're back because I almost forgot to do this. I'd like to thank L&J Meat Market and their snacks for fueling the Rambler Review crew. And one more thing. Don't forget to go and check out the Rambler Gear Store, open all year round. Show off your McBain pride with some awesome gear, and it helps to fund all of our athletes. For all the details on the Rambler Gear Store, head over to the McBain Boosters Facebook page. So don't wait, shop some gear and support our student athletes all year round. Now we'll be back after halftime. Welcome back. Score 35-26. McBain winning. We're just about ready to start the third quarter. McBain's ball starting things off here. We have Peyton Grant, both Roosevelts, Chelsea Isinga, and Shannon Maloney all out on the court right now for McBain. Ball passed over to Isabel, giving back to Grant. Tries to give it to Maloney, bounces out of her hands, out of bounds. Ball passed into Hanny, passed back out to, I want to say, Mumby. Nope, Sparks. Sparks with the ball again. I'm not quite sure who had it and where it came from, but in the hands of Sparks. That's all I know. Nice little spin move, puts up a shot. That's going to be up and good. 35-28. Grant with the ball now. Gives it over to Isinga. Isinga's going to give it to Adria. Adria's going to put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Thompson. Giving to Tice. Tice stuck. Gives that over to Lily. To Sparks. Sparks for three. No good. Rebounded by Grant. Three-point attempt. No good. Shot put up by Tice. Air ball. Knocked out of bounds. It is going to be White's ball. Sparks. Looking for somebody. Struggling to find somebody. Took a bit too long to throw that in. Takes more than 5 seconds. That is just too long. I wouldn't really call it a delay of game, but Maloney for his shot, not good. It's going to get stolen, actually, by Thompson. She's going to give it over to Sparks. Sparks gives it over to Hanny. Hanny back to Sparks. Sparks going to drive, gives it over to Thompson. Thompson's going to put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Grant. Given to Isinga, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Isinga. Tries to pass it, ends up in the hands of Sparks. She's gonna drive all the way down. Goes for a shot, we're gonna get a whistle. Let me get the line. Foul on Grant, her first, team's first of the quarter. First shot, up and no good.
Checking in for Ramblers, number 3, Michaela Van Polen.
Van Polen for Isinga. Second shot, up and no good. Rebound by Maloney. Maloney gives it to Grant. Grant to Maloney. Maloney to Isabel. Gives it to Adria. Back to Grant. Maloney struggles with the ball. Saved from going out of bounds by Pine River. Given to Sparks. Gonna get stolen by Van Polen. And the ball's all over the place. Gives it to Adria. Adria gives it to Maloney. Maloney's going to go to put up a shot. No good. We're going to get a whistle.
Fouls on number 10 from Pine River. Layla Sparks. That's her third, team first of the period.
Foul on Sparks, her third, team's first of the quarter. Maloney shooting 2, first shot. Up and good.
Checking in for Pine River, number 11, Wade Lundstedt. Also checking in for McBain is number 1.
Ridgeway in for Adria. So we have Ridgeway for Adria Roosevelt. So Isabel Roosevelt's out on the court by herself now. So one of the 2 Roosevelts are out now. Second shot, gonna be up and good as well. 37-28. Bit of confusion with the ball now. Finally figure that out. Passes it in, almost stolen. Eventually ends up in the hands of Tice. Tice still struggling to keep her footing with it. She still has the ball. She plans on keeping it. Gives it over to Lily, who gives it over to Hanny. Instantly met by McBain. Defense stolen by Cramp. Look for a shot. No good. Gotta get a whistle. Foul on Haney, her first, team second of the quarter. I'm a bit surprised by that one. Grant shooting 2. First shot, up and good. And Michaela Blood in for Maloney. Second shot, up and good, 39-28. Nobody there for the ball to be passed into. Eventually gets it. Timeout. It's gonna be a full timeout. So we'll be back after this break. Alrighty, we are back. Score 39-28. 4:44 left in the third. Sorry about that, folks. All right, we are back. It's gonna be Pine River's ball. Deep pass to Tice. Stolen by Roosevelt. It was knocked out of the sky and ended up in Roosevelt's hands, so we're just gonna say it was stolen by her. Van Polen with it now. Gives it to Blood. Gives it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt to Van Polen. Van Polen wide open. Puts up that shot. That's gonna be up and good. 41-28. 4:19 left in the third. Once again, nobody there with the ball. Shot or pass, then swatted, ended up in the hands of Blood. Another shot put up by Roosevelt. That's going to be good. They get a whistle out of bounds.
Checking in for the Bucks, number 14, Aubrey Lewis.
Full timeout called by, I want to say, Pine River again. We'll be right back after this break. We are back. 43-28. I forgot to stop the clock. We have 3:59 left in the third. 43-28 is the score. Pine River's ball. Ball's in, ball's out. This time the ball's able to be passed in and stays in long enough for us to hopefully get something going. Lily with the ball. Struggling to do something with it. She's stuck at the three-point line. Eventually gets that in, and shot put up by Thompson, no good. Another shot put up by Washington, still no good. Rebound by Van Polen. Van Polen's gonna give it to Ridgway. Ridgway gives it to Blood. Blood's gonna put up a shot, no good. Ridgway's gonna get the rebound, puts up a shot, no good. Ends up in the hands of Hanny. And out of bounds. Gonna be McBain's ball. Grant to Van Polen, back to Grant. Back to Van Polen. To Blood, Blood for three. And it's good! Knocked out of bounds by Blood. 3:06 left in the third, 46-28. Ball passed into Lily. Looking for something to do. She's gonna drive all the way down. Changes her mind, comes back. Over and back is gonna be the call. Hanny went to go save it, but was ultimately not able to get there. She ended up going down before she was able to get the ball across the line again. Grant to Van Polen. Back to Grant. To Ridgway, to Van Polen, back to Ridgway. Ridgway for three. No good. Rebounded by Watson. She's going to give that over to Hanny. Hanny gives that over to Lily. Lily, back to Hanny. Back to Lily. She's going to give that over to Lewis. She's going to drive. Comes back out. Passes it over to Hanny again. Hanny setting up offense by the looks of things. Maybe not. Passes it over to Lewis. Lewis is going to try to pass it to Thompson. He's going to get stolen by Blood. And given the Ridgway. It's Grant. Grant's stuck in the corner. Gets it over to Ridgway. Found that opening. Gives it to Van Polen. Van Polen's going to drive. Passes it to Grant. Grant wide open for that three. That's going to be up and good. 49-28. Going to get a whistle. Foul on Van Polen for McBain. Her second, team second of the quarter. Bit of confusion by the looks of things, still. Ball passed in to Lewis. She's going to give that over to Tice. Tice is going to kick that out to Wheeler. Wheeler is going to do a nice little pass to Lewis. She's going to go for the three. Hits the backboard. And it's going to get rebounded by Ferdine. Ferdine's going to pass it over to Grant. Grant to Van Polen. Van Polen for three. No good. Rebounded by Tice. She's going to go all the way down. Excuse me. Tries to pass it to Mumby. Stolen by Grant. Grant wide open. Puts up the shot. No good. Going to get her own rebound. Puts it up again. That one's going to be up and good. 51-28. With 50 seconds left in the third. Ball given to Mumby. Pump fake. Tries to get it to Thompson. Thompson not able to get a hold of it. Ends up in the hands of Wheeler. Wheeler tries to pass it out. No good. Ends up in the hands of Van Polen. Van Polen drives all the way down. Puts up a shot. Rolls out. Gonna go out of bounds on McBain. Wallinges in for blood. Pass to Tice. Tice tries to do a nice little down low pass. No good. I think ball's going to be out on Van Polen on that one. It looked like Van Polen went for the ball, not realizing that she was already out of bounds. Ball all over the place. Ends up in the hands of Grant. Grant's going to give it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt's going to stand there, look for a second. He's like, oh, wait. He gives it right back to Grant. Okay, left for three. That's going to be good. 54-28. And that's going to be the end of the third. Score 54-28 going into the fourth quarter. That is all I have. We'll be right back for the last quarter of this game. We are back. Score 54-28 going into the fourth quarter and the final quarter for this game. Ball passed into Lily, out of bounds. And she's going out. She hit it off the shins of Van Polen just to solidify it out on McBain. So, Pine River getting another chance to do something with this now. Gets that over to Lily, giving it to Tice. Tice is going to put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by the out-of-bounds line. To put it bluntly. It was in and out of the hands of about like 3, maybe 4 different players before it finally went out of bounds on Pine River. So, it's easier just to say out of bounds on that, or yeah, rebounded by the out of bounds line. Grant with the ball. Eventually gets it over to Van Polen. Nice pass over to Ferdine. Ferdine gives it to Wallinges. To Roosevelt, bounces out of Roosevelt's hands, lands in the hands of Grant, who's thankfully back there just waiting. Gives over to Van Polen. Polen back to Grant. To Ferdine. Ferdine tries to pass it, bounces off of a Pine River player into the hands of, I don't even know. Shot put up, no good. Blocked by Peyton. Ends up in the hands of Peyton. She's going to give that over to Ferdine. Ferdine's going to give it to Van Polen. We're going to get a whistle. No idea what for. I didn't quite catch that. The ref threw it up too quickly for me to see. 7:04 left in the game, 54-28.
Checking in for
out of bounds on McBain. I'm not seeing a foul or anything. I sat there for a second, kind of just blank. Grant with the ball now. Gives it for Dean. Back to Grant. Gives it Van Polen. To Adria. Puts it up, no good, out of bounds with a whistle. Foul on Haney, her second, team's first of the quarter. Adria shooting 2, first shot's up and good. Second shot, up and no good. Rebounded by Van Polen, stolen by Lewis. Kicks that out to Lily. Tries to pass it, stolen by Roosevelt. Nice pass to Van Polen. Van Polen wide open. Stop. Puts up a shot. That's going to be up and good. 57-28 with 6 minutes left in the game. Van Polen gets a hold of it again, looking to put up another layup. No good. Rebounded by Wheeler. Passed over to Haney. She's going to go all the way down, knocked out of her hands. Lands in the hands of Roosevelt. Roosevelt goes all the way down. Loses control of it, out of bounds. And we got a whole new set out. Isabel Roosevelt, Chelsea Isinga, Michaela Blood, Adeline Ridgway, and Shan Maloney are all now out. A whole new set of people for McBain. Kind of waiting for a second. Shot put up by Wheeler. Rebound by Lily. Lily's going to go for a 3, no good. We're going to get a whistle. I'm able to talk again because I'm able to comprehend what's happening. Took me a second.
Number 12 from Blood.
Foul on Blood. Her first, team's first of the quarter. Lily Fels, I want to say the last name is maybe. Shooting 3. First shot was up and no good. She has 2 more. Second shot, gonna follow the same fate.
Checking back in the Bucks, number 10, Layla Sparks.
Second shot, up and good. Our third shot was up and good. 57-30. Roosevelt puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Wheeler. Given to Haney. I'm not sure what the call is. Foul on Blood. Her second team, second of the quarter. I think it's for a push. Sparks is going to be pulling the ball in. Deep pass to Haney is going to be good. Gives it over to Felsk. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Roosevelt. Roosevelt's going to give it to Ridgway. Ridgway's to Blood. Blood back to Ridgway. Ridgway for 3. And it's good. 60-30. McBain up by 30. With 4:30 left in the game. Almost all 30s. 3-point attempt by 3. No good. Rebounded by Roosevelt. Roosevelt's going to give it to Isinga. To Maloney. Maloney's going to put up a shot. That's going to be no good. Going to get her own rebound. Puts it up again. No good. Roosevelt's going to get that rebound. Smacked out of bounds.
Checking in the box, number 20, Sabrina Cutler.
Roosevelt for Roosevelt and Bridget Roby for Adeline Ridgway. So we have Roby for Ridgway and Roosevelt for Roosevelt. Shannon gives it over to Roosevelt. She's gonna put up a shot. That's gonna be up and good. 62-30. Sparks with the ball. Sure what happened. Number 20 is at the line. I don't see her on my roster sheet though. So I can't give you a name for number 20.
Checking in for the Ramblers is number 32, Wallinges.
Wallinges in for Isinga from McMain. 3:42 left in the game. 62-32. 62-33. McMain up by 29. Maloney with the ball. Drives, comes back, gives it to Bridget. Bridget's going to give that over to Roosevelt. Back to Roby. Bit of a tussle for the ball. Ends up in the hands of Sparks. Giving to number 20. He's going to go down. Ends up in the hands of Sparks. Sparks for three. No good. Rebounded by Wallinges. Wallinges is going to give it to Blood. Blood's going to move her way down. Maloney with the ball now. Gives it over to Roosevelt. Roosevelt's going to put up a shot. That's going to be up and good. 64-33. McMain up by 31. Travel.
Checking in for McMain.
Ferdine in for Blood.
Ayla Ferdine.
Ayla Ferdine in for Michaela Blood for McMain. Ferdine setting up the offense for McBain. Gets that over to Maloney. Maloney for three. No good. Rebounded by the out of bounds line. It's going to be out on number 20 for the Pine River Bucks. Maloney passes the ball into Ferdine. Ferdine struggling to do something with this. It's going to go out of bounds off of, I think, number 20 again. 2:28 left in the game. 64-33 still going to be the score. And Maloney throwing in the ball again for the Ramblers. Ball's all over the place. It's not going to be out of bounds this time. We're going to actually be able to play some basketball. Shot put up. They're going to get a charge off of that.
Follows on number 10, Sparks for Pine River.
Sparks with
That's her fourth.
Charge. Sparks is 4 as the team second in the quarter. Sparks has one more foul before she's done. It's going to be Pine River's ball as it was out of bounds on McBain. Give him the Sparks. Sparks has to play it safe. Gets it over to Hanny. He's going to put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by for Dean. Yes. She's going to go all the way down. Gets it over to Bridget. Back to Dean. To Maloney. Back to Bridget. Ball's going to get stolen by number 20. Giving the Sparks. Got 1:35 left in the game. And the Wheeler's going to give that back to Sparks. Sparks to Wheeler for three. No good. Rebounded by Maloney. Maloney rushing down to the other end of the court. Tries to pass it to Wallinges. Wallinges not able to get a hold of that. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Pine River's ball. McBain still up by 31. 1:16 left in the game. Sparks with the ball now. Another three-point attempt by Wheeler. That one's good. 1 minute left in the game. Verdeen with the ball. Saves it from the over and back. She's going to go all the way down. Saves him from going out of bounds. Giving it to Wallinges. Wallinges is going to put up a shot. That's going to be no good. Knocked out of bounds by Roosevelt by the looks of things. Now 46 seconds left in the game. 64-36. McBain leading. Out on McBain, or out on Pine River, I apologize. We got 36 seconds left in the game. 64-36. Ball passed into Verdeen. Roosevelt gives it over to Wallinges. Stolen by Hanny. She's going to go all the way down. Puts up a shot. No good. Knocked out of bounds by Wallinges. Shot put up no good. We're going to get a whistle. What did Candy say in the face, but she seems to be okay. And number 20 is going to be shooting too. First shot up and no good. 7 seconds left in the game. 64-36. I have no idea who the foul was on. I wasn't told. Second shot's going to be up and good. Buzzer beater, no good. That's going to be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, McBain. Final score, 64-37. I'm Calix Austin. I'd like to thank Keegan Weaver for helping me out on this. Or Keegan Christie, my bad. That is all I have for tonight.